Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. Played here since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Says offense will go to work first. You guys know I love the history of this stuff. Texas is threatening to put together a run unlike any they've had since the 50s, David.
Texas has been dominating this series, and I can tell you this from college. We had some rivals that we played with that we lost to consistently. Coaches that week got so tight, so tense, it made a big difference, Paul.
Well, I'll tell you, this winning streak by Texas has had a major impact on the football program, too. Of course, the fans and bragging, Bevo's strutting, his coaches' salaries, they've gone up because they've been able to win these games and dominate their rival, Oklahoma, time and time again.
Caught over the middle. It's Terry. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. Powers through the defender. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Throws to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage, and he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way, so he's showing you right now he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Sooners offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Second down, they'll go to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Sooners are on the move. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Shepard. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Grab behind the line. It's McCutcheon.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup of the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, first down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Really nice job that time by the quarterback, getting that passing touchdown. You know that's going to really help the confidence of not just him, but his play caller and teammates as well, knowing, hey, we can have success in this game airing it out.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL. We know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of games, people run, you see, they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. Gugger's team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll start this drive firing. Got it on the outside, it's Thomas. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's out past the 35. Turns it on in midfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted them. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Turning it on. That's Just about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught close to the marker. It's Evans. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that. Breaks into the open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. With the run on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Good job on that touchdown catch.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up 14 over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one, Kep? There he goes! Picks up the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He'll try the left side.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
To the air on second down. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's McCutcheon. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these blockers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Snap in the shotgun. Right down the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He's got him this time. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend, and you saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And oh man, there's some burnt orange getting nervous in here thinking of the 2000 to 2003 blowouts, David.
And Reese, I know that, but man, it always feels like this game gets competitive in the end. And it's getting later, and it looks like Oklahoma's up big, Jesse, but I just wouldn't turn it off yet.
No, and if you're Texas, you just got to keep your composure, right? And it's hard to do because you've been looking at this game and circled this game on your calendar all year long. It feels like it's getting away from you. Don't hit the panic button right now.
Start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got a man, it's Clark. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Bring in the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.